And it's one heck of a good morning from New Zealand. We have sporadic cloud cover, which is a bit denser than I'd like today, but never mind. Italy and France are out on the field, lined up, ready for the national anthems. So I'll be right back with you after they've sung that, and I should have a coffee in my hand at the same time. There are minimal changes in each team today. Um, Star players are still in place, but some of the other players have been swapped around a little bit on both sides. Um, yeah, I'm not going to pronounce names. I'm going to fuck it up if I pronounce names quite heavily. So, that being said, if you say hi to me in chat, I shall respond. I'm not shy, as you probably well tell. It's an Italian national anthem now. Remember, France whipped the All Blacks into gear, um, and Italy weren't there for the game, basically, against the All Blacks. So that's why I'm covering this one. You've got one who purporting to be superior to the All Blacks in every way, and you've got the other one who's kind of been beat down. The voices of the Italian team and crowd with the national anthem. Oh man, France better watch out. That's all I've got. And of course, the TV has to cut away from one last break so we can bring it to you ad free. Although, as soon as this channel is available for it, I'm gonna click the button and get a super chat feature in there, get super thanks, stuff like that. Memberships, maybe? All depends what you guys want. And we're ready to kick the first ball. France with the kickoff today. Your referee today is Carl Dixon from England. That could be interesting, but he's not French, so. Even though France is a country of England, the continent. Oh, Treats really pushing through today, so. It's France and Italy's 22. Come on! Damien Pinot got the first try for France. That was actually a pretty damn good start, to be honest with you. The French are pretty good. If the final was New Zealand versus France, it would be anyone's game. And Pinot puts the ball down, and one of the other players gives it a kick into the hoardings. Damien Pinot's 13th try, and Ramos is going to take for the kick of the game. And it's beautiful. Successful conversion on that try. France is 7, Italy 0. France stole the line out, and well, France have come ready to play. Italy just seems to be trying to get in the way. Welcome in all. Welcome in all. Italy with the ball. We're going for a big old kick. Right down into the hands of the French. Just warmed my coffee up, sorry. And again, Italy passes it to the French. The French do a big old kick. It goes over the dead ball line. And the referee's calling it to be too wide. They were moving in front of the kicker. Moving forward in front of the kicker. So they'll come back for a penalty. And France are going to aim for the posts. We're going to do a 3-pointer. $49 out. Yep, he's through. So Thomas Ramos is a world-class kicker. That's the easiest way to say that one. He's actually missed very few in the competition. All over. If the Italians don't start being more disciplined instead of just putting men on the field to look pretty, well, yeah. That's where my thoughts are going to end for the moment. I'll finish them at the end of the game or at half time, depending on how it's gone. And I will apologise to any French or Italians I offend today. Oh. And we're sitting down for the first scrum of the game. Ball carries a 22 to France, 5 to Italy. Yeah, Italy is a 887 kg weight pack, and France is 936, I believe. France with the ball, kicks it through, and the Italians get to it. And penalty is called. And number 13 is in front. Always advancing. Like, someone's going to get a card if that continues. They've got to get a card if that continues. Seriously. If you keep getting offside, well, pretty much offside or in front of the kicker, like that, you are gonna have to have a time in the sin bin at least. Oh man, bubbled around. Italian and French are highly contested, but French come out with the ball. Advantage offside. Italy was offside. French with the advantage. And coming back for penalty. Yeah, they're coming back for the offside. Pretty tight ship being run by a referee today. But then I guess you'd expect the referees to also be world class. Although some of the teams I've seen haven't produced world class results. So and France with the line out. And here we go. And it goes over the touchline. Ran round a couple of players, tried to roll it into goal for Berari, and it went out. He's got a ton of pace. Okay, Italy actually got the line out and won it that time. And they started with a little bit of pace. Now they decide to kick it, and it goes out for another line out. Or is it going to be a scrum? No, it's going to be a line out. Scrum half is hanging back. France with the throw. And one. And they're getting a rolling ball started. Okay, off it comes from the back. And who was that? Number 10. I don't have the team list in front of me. I probably should have the teams up, hey? How professional. Uh, Biari's crashed over for a try. French will be so freaking happy with that one. Woo! Yeah, there was a bit of space out wide for the French to get through, but they got the ball out there, and Barry turned around and duck, dive, and dodged their way through. See if I can't bring up the teams. I don't actually have a decent list, but oh well. And here we go for the conversion. Ramos to kick. And bingo. France 17, Italy 0. Okay, we're back in the game. And we are punting it straight into Italy's hand. Italy actually holding on to the ball for the moment, not passing it through to the French. Oof. There we go. Number 8. Leading with the elbow. Switched over to the forearm at the last second. Are we looking at a yellow card? No, we're looking at a penalty. Go for a line out or a scrum. They don't have a kick at goal as an option for this one. Line out. France with 80% possession, Italy 20%. So France have dominated this first half so far. First 16 minutes of it. And France are punching over the Italian 22. Holy crap. Multiple French players on the Italian, onto the Italians. Oh, now that one was reversed. The Italians have had a taste of the ball and they want to keep hold of it now. But unfortunately for them, French have the ball. 12 phrases later is ticking along. Here we go. A toe and touch. Oh, bugger. Off to Balabera and put it back in field. Just had a toe and touch when he threw it back in field. So the ball was dead. An Italian throw at the line out. Being that close to the goal line, I'd be aiming for a scrum. But the oh, dude. What the? That was actually the more's formed, more collapsed, but they all sat on each other until the penalty was given. Nicely done. Nicely done. Down for a scrum. France looking to drive it through for the try. They're only 6 metres out. 6 or 7 metres out. And pop out. Okay, ball didn't go into the scrum properly. Is what the referee just called. Another scrum to fix that last one. Plucked out the back and it's a raw. Right. Pick and go from the fringe. We're 4 metres out. I really need a freaking measure tape that shows me where on the field exactly everyone is. Italy's defence is holding firm at the moment on the line. They're making it a real painful task for the French to get through. Number 15. Thomas Ramos with the try. For France. 22-0. Little offload at the tackle. He scores. That is fantastic. Can he convert his own try now? So he's also the kicker. Thomas Ramos. He's at 41 metres out. They're giving him 57% probability of making it, so good enough. It's more than 50. He's got it. France have actually been playing like a World Cup team in the first 23 minutes. Italy have been, well, defending like a world class team, but they haven't had the ball for very much. So, can't say much about their play, to be fair. Italy went quickly, opted for the quick throw in instead of the line out. And Italy with the possession at the moment. Oh. I think French won the turnover. And Italy tried to rip it away from them. French in no hurry to get to the line out. And the maul was set. Again, Italy defending the maul very well. Oh! We got a penalty. We go for a line out after a French player was upended. It looks so much better this time from Italy's perspective. And we are actually running. We are about 10 metres out and the French intercept the ball. Italy almost with a try. That is some of the best play I've seen from Italy yet. Seriously. If they can finish that play off and they can get that play down to a pat, they should be proud. Credit where it's due. That really got past the French, that one. And now, instead of being within 10 metres of the Italian scoreline, we are sitting about 30-ish metres or so out from the French try line and at the Italian side. 27 minutes gone in this game. 24-0 France. The crowd is very loud, so the referee's gonna have to really bellow out the commands. Use it for the French, who punted into the Australians' hand. It's typical. And the Italians have another chance to get close to the line. And we've got an Italian player still down on his haunches being checked out by medical. Game's still in play though. If medical asks for the game to be stopped, I guess the game will be stopped. And Game stopped for penalty. Looks like it's something in the eye. He's getting his eye rinsed and looked at. So yeah. Oh, he got a knee to the eye. A bit of a knee to the eye. He Hopefully that's got Italy running mad and they can get a try. Because that's always good when they can get a try in the first half. And we go for a scrum. We come up. Free kick. And we've got Italy with possession. I'm just trying to ascertain what's happening. Sorry, guys. That was such a fast play. Didn't. I couldn't process it. France 43 rucks 1 against Italy's 14. 29 minutes gone. Almost 30 minutes gone. So 10 minutes till half time. And Italy grabbed the ball again. Ioane for Italy. He's actually one of their best players, I reckon, Ioane. That whole family seems to be pretty bloody good with a rugby ball. And Italy's just looking for that hole because French defense is rock solid. Like shoulder to shoulder, there's no gap. Italy with the advantage, and we come back for the penalty. Okay, 15 white, 23 for Italy's on, and we are probably going for a head injury assessment with Capanzo, who was the player who got the knee to the eye. Deliberate knock off. That was very, very good from the TMO spotting that intentional knockdown and getting the message through as fast as possible. Italian with the ball. have France on their 5 metre line, pushing back towards the goal line. Italy's pushed France back onto their goal line. They are about 3 metres out. A couple metres out now. Ioane can't find a way through either. So, the French are looking for the W. Oh, really close again. Half-metre short. France defends unmoved. Referee's having a good look. Check it out. Check it out. Here we go. Italy's got the try. They worked so hard for that one. 33 minutes to get the first try for Italy. They worked real hard for that. Whew. Simeone Ferrari for the Italians. The Italians actually improved in the last couple of minutes with this one, which is good to see. That's what you want. Ferrari with the try. France 24, Italy 5. We've got a kick to come. Is Italy? Oh, we're gonna go upstairs. Hang on. Hang on. Hang on. We're looking at number 1, white. Oof. That was a high tackle, if anything. Yeah, no, that was a high tackle. Pretty much clotheslined. Yeah. Ooh. Just the way the French's head goes back. So, what's the other angle? Are we looking at a yellow card? We've got a bunch of boos and a bunch of cheers in the crowd. Okay, Italy get the try taken away from them, and we come back for the penalty. That's what happened. Was the Italy player hit the French player in the chest with the head, and the head pushed up into the chin. Not a high degree of danger was the ruling, but also enough that you penalise the team that had the player who did it. I could very easily see this crowd trying to riot if it came down to it. Both Italian and French are very, very passionate peoples. Almost 35 minutes gone. We're going to knock on. So we're going to punt it out for another line out, possibly. 1, 2, 3. Yep. We go down for the scrum. Advantage to French. And we go for the penalty. We got some argy-bargy? Yep, we got some shoving. We got some shoving. The Italians are getting a bit peeved off, would be the nice way to say that. And of course, when you go like that to a Frenchman, you're going to get the same passion back, aren't ya? And French win the line out. And we go for a rolling maul. Is it? Oh yeah, there you go. Damien Pinot. France playing a perfect game of rugby at the moment. Damien Pinot was out wide, got the crossfield kick, no one around him, dotted down. With a kick to come. So France have got a combination that actually works really well. It's Jalabert and Pinot. .35 meters out. Ramos with the conversion. 31-0. France with the lead. And they've just taken the game clock away from me. So I'll tell you what the time is momentarily. 38 minutes gone, almost 39. And we've looks like we may have the French with the ball, who give it a boot and it goes out. France have the exits at the moment. And as it stands, France are only slightly ahead of New Zealand on the top of the table for the pool. It's actually good seeing some of the countries actually know how to play rugby now. A penalty. We've hit 40 minutes, but it's not half time yet. We've still got a little play to go. And the French are going to look for the goal. The French catch this penalty goal, they will be 34-0 at half time. Ramos lining up for the kick. And pushes it wide. So, that is half time, folks. Hang on. I'll just remove that because they didn't even attempt. They got that try taken away from them. So, France with all the points at half time. You got 31-0 as your score. 4 tries, all converted by Ramos. 1 penalty goal kicked over by Ramos, and the second one just before halftime there was away to the right. So, yeah, not much to say, but Italy have been defending really well. Hope they can get on attack big time in the second half and actually get something on the board, because that would be good to see. As much as I want France to get another try, because I think a New Zealand France final would be kind of cool to see, I also want Italy to get more points. I guess that's the sportsman in me. But yeah. Anyhow, we'll be back with a little bit more soon enough. Second half, give us about 10 or 15 minutes, we'll be back with you. Right, it's half time. Let's look at some stats. Tackles made 75 to France, 83 to Italy. Missed is 2 to France and 7 to Italy. 11 to Italy. Penalties conceded. France have conceded 4 to Italy's 7. And possession and territory are both 58% to France, 42% to Italy. So, and France have spent a lot of time in the 22, the red zone. So that is that wrap up. But as I said just before, 4 tries, all converted. One penalty goal means France is 31-0 against Italy at half time. Be back for the second half. The only other thing I've got, I reckon that Italy number one should have been given a yellow card 10 minutes in the bin. Even if it was initial contact with the chest and the head slipped up to the chin neck area, not a high degree of danger, but still, it's not a play you want to see replicated too often because that is just downright dodgy at best. So, yeah. That's one thing I would have done different. I would have given a yellow card, but yeah. And Pinot going to go for a hat trick today. He's already got 2 of them. That'd be interesting if they do. And as far as kick meters go, Ramos 148, Caponzo 55. Capozzo, sorry. Um, really not much else to see there. So Capozzo's out. Failed his head injury assessment. He will not be returning in the second half, which means Italy has one less player they can substitute out. It's going to be interesting to see if there's any changes in either team going into second half. And also what the messages at halftime were. watching the French dressing room and the coach is punching his hand and basically telling his team how to go up quickly, take the space, smash them back. And Kieran Crowley with Italy is pretty much just just saying, hey, get out there, get the tries. I believe you can. Like, yeah, okay, but I can also see the passionate Italian side coming out and really thumping the French in the second half. They've tried to wear them down in the first half, and that's Italy's tactic is try and wear the team down and then come back. But if the team's got too much energy like a Jack Russell Terrier, then yeah, I guess it's hard to wear them down. We'll be back for the second half. And the teams are walking back out onto the field for the second half. As they do, we'll possibly figure out what the message was at halftime from the coaches. Oh, pardon me. Doesn't look like there's many differences in the team. Only difference is Cupozo, who's come off for Italy due to head injury. Got switched out well before halftime there, and yeah, the Italy faces in the coaching box look very very stern. So very stern words at halftime there. We are back in play. And France gives the Italians another chance to attack. We got a penalty. French win the penalty and boot the ball on down over the dead ball line. Come back for the restart. And we go down on the scrum for the restart. Italy with the feed. Scrum goes down. Penalty goes to France. Too much weight on the line, apparently. They sounds like they went early. Basically, on bind, they collide and just hold and wait for the set. But if you put too much weight there, you're going to collapse the scrum. It's a fairly well known tactic. Oh, no, scrum went down. France picked the penalty again. Hopefully, it's not another reset scrum because that's getting boring. No, we're going to kick the ball out. Take the kick. And he's out. Double substitution coming on. Michele Amaro's off for Italy. And Alessandra Fusco's on for another player. There's plenty of blood out there today. Varney's off for Italy. Fusco went on for him. France gets that penalty. They're not flashing up what the penalties are on screen, so it's hard to tell you. We look like we've got some substitutions coming for France. 44 minutes gone, 4 minutes gone in the second half. Number 18 and 19 coming on. And number 3 and 5 coming off. So Flamand's coming off for France. In France, I would say that's almost 10 metres out, but we've got ourselves another penalty. And I wouldn't be surprised if France kicks this one because it's right in front. No, we're going scrum. Scrum. We're going for the 7. Oh. Really? Here we go. 45 gone in the game, 5 minutes gone in the second half. France 31-0. And, oh, that's an awesome scrum from Italy. Massive scrum from Italy. Huge scrum from Italy. And France looking to dive over the line. We've got bodies pretty much everywhere at the moment. We're about 4 meters out, 5 meters out, something like that. Italy be getting annoyed with this because they can't get a goal. It takes 3 Italians to stop an outlet. Oh, here we go. Now number 10 for France. Woo! Jalabia. Dive, duck, dodge and dive. Gets over the line and puts the ball down. That's what you call a try. Jelly Bear got the ball, wanted to throw overhead pass, realised he couldn't. He found the space, found the gap, and away he went for a try. And we've got a kick to come. Shot clock at 20 seconds. 30 metres out, pretty much in front of the post. And it's over. Ramos makes France 38-0. This is more than a beatdown. That's for sure. This is showing Italy shouldn't be in Pool A, far less in the World Cup, really. They haven't been able to get a goal against either of the two best teams, which is France and New Zealand. I'm saying that with a certain degree of bias, but because New Zealand is my team, but yeah, there's no doubt at the moment that out of this competition, specifically France and New Zealand are the best teams, and lost the ball. Not a huge amount of urgency or commitment from the Italians, which is sad to see. Almost 50 minutes gone in the game, 10 minutes in the second half. And France stole the ball. And here come the French. And we've got a penalty going to the Italians. Who pop it out about 8 metres away from the goal line. And France on the defence. Italy with the throw-in. And we go rolling maul. And France able to stop the maul at the start line, basically. Oh, France has got the ball and away they go. Down over the halfway line. Grab it forward, grab it forward. Italy claimed the ball. France ploughing through, getting the penalty. But away they go, they're going to be called back. Yep. Too eager. Too eager. Oh, pardon me. Are we looking for a kick to goal? Are we looking for a kick to goal, are we? No, we're looking to kick it out and restart. France looking for another 7. Not that they need it. And Italy on defence again. The Italian defence has actually been pretty damn good down on the goal line. So, France win the line out. And a rolling maul starts. And the French number 2 goes over for a try. Mavaka. Peter Mavaka for the French. We got a kick to come, but off the back of a line out. French won. Straight into rolling ball. Italy did well on the defence there. And short little sharp pass out to number 2, who goes, I've got enough room. Barges right on through for the try. And number 2 happens to be Peter Morvaka. With France 43-0, kick to come, make it 45-0. We got a couple of French coming off, 9 and 7. Ramos rams it through. He's had no issues with the conversions tonight, Ramos. We're 54, almost 55 minutes gone into game. 15 gone into second half. Okay, Morvaka's come off. He'll be happy to have got that try. Olivan's come off. Italy with the ball. An attack now. Their attack just has to be minimally better than the France defence. And it's gone out. And referee's called a scrum. No, we go for line out, short line out. And France with the ball. Italy defending again. Right on halfway. And the ball goes out. France have got the bonus point. We've got Canong coming off for Italy, replaced by Sissi. And Italy with the throw. Italy win it. And France defending. Italy really, really wanting a goal now. Only at the 40-meter line. They're playing in no man's land at the moment. Italy really needs to do a wide, long pass out as wide as possible and get as close as possible, instead of handing it to the French with a kick. So France go out wide and almost get through. The Italian robs him and drags him to ground in that order. Italy tidy it up Again, loose ball. Italy tidy it up again. "58 minutes gone into game. 18 gone into second half." And Italy give it a kick. Hey, and one of their own players get under the ball this time. And penalty goes to France. Okay, that was a not releasing on the Italian side, so I can't blame them for wanting to hold the ball, but yeah. Oh, jeez. So, line out. We are in the French end, in the end zone for the Italians. The Italians had a try disallowed in the first half. They will ideally be aiming to get as much of a try as possible in the second half, if not the whole thing, several times over. It's hard to tell you whether the French defense is actually worth the paper it's written on, but yeah. And the ball goes over and out. The French push Italian back. We've got huge changes happening on both teams. Ramos coming off, replaced by Gemini for France. And we've got half a dozen other changes at least. Favre's off, Ferrari's off on the Italian side. I'm pretty much sure that's just about all the bench that's on the field now. And France do the punt in the air. The Italian catches it, and sounds like there's a bit of a penalty because everything stopped. Second half has just been game of penalty. They get to play on command. Oh. Chance for the French to play. And we have got Fiari's gone to ground with a tackle. It took a little while to get him there, but No, it's really gunning for a trifecta today. Hat trick. And number 22 for France. Had tons of space, making France 50 0. 63 gone in the game. And Mofana hasn't been on the pitch long at all. He's had a couple of touches of the ball, and he turned around and said, "Actually, this time I'm gonna eat some grass for breakfast." That nice little pass, pass straight over the top, beautifully delivered into Mofana's hands, makes it for an easy try. We have got ourselves a kick to come in 20 seconds or so. Jamane with the kick. And bingo. Straight as a pin. No diversion. Middle of the goalposts. France have been on their game this time. Have they ever? And Italy have not risen to the occasion. Bruno's off for Italy. For his 50th appearance for Italy, it's Lucas Morisi. Luca Morisi. 50th game for Italy. Huge achievement. Huge achievement. 65 gone in the game. 15 remaining. Nice little chip kick over the top. And they chase the ball. Italy tidy it up. And we're coming back to play the penalty for that knock on. Oh. The way rugby rolls, eh? You get it started and you've got to come back for a penalty that happened just before it started. And the whole bench for both teams is clear. So yeah, we've got the full replacements on field. We are gonna be playing the rest of the game out with these guys. 67 gone, reset the scrum, and it goes down. And the ref goes, let's go again, guys. Let's go. Ref is kind of sounds like he's kind of getting sick of the scrums as well. We reset the scrum and set it. Ball goes in, ball comes out. Italy with the ball. Brex has been Italy's man to push them forward because apparently no one else is able to, and that pops up for French. And the chair goes up. France, France, vive la France. And the ball goes up and finds an Italian, Marcel Allen. And they try to find space up the wing, and the French are right there. Italian goes, oh, there's a gap. I think I can get through, and gets dragged to the ground by the French. Almost 70 minutes gone in this game. There'll be 30 minutes in the second half. 10 minutes remaining. And Italy up the wing. Germany with a chop tackle. And oh, Italy getting pushed back by France. Ball's still alive. Number 20 for Italy. And Italy get their try. 52 points, 5. Italy has a kick to come. And Zulani is the one that try is attributed to. Italy with their first try of the game. A little bit too late, but heck, they finally got through the French defence. Tackled backwards. Italy with the leg drive to get that over the goal line. That was a fantastic try. They should be happy with that one. They should be happy. That was a beautiful try. Marcel Allen with the kick. And we are through. 52.7 France in the lead, as they have been all game. The Italians actually have the mentality. They love to fight. They'll push until the final whistle, and they don't like losing. Unfortunately, they've been losing a lot recently. This game, no exception by the looks of things, unless they can get another 5 tries. And France with the kickoff into Italy's hands. Give Italy a chance to attack again and get another one, even though they are in their own 22. And we are going for a France, it was aimed for the sideline, but it didn't go out. France took it and bounced it. And we've got ourselves a knock on. And the French go quickly, coming down through. And we got another penalty. And the ref has decided enough is enough. Looks like we've got a couple of guys who've collided. But the Italians either milking it more or actually been hit pretty hard. Oh, he got a boot. He got a boot to the head. Ouch. So we've got another one coming off for... Oh, man. A boot to the face like that. That's gotta hurt. 52.7 France in the lead. 73 minutes gone. Clock is paused. 9 points to 2 in favour of France for line breaks. 21 to 7 tackle breaks. And game line success 37-39 in favour of Italy. So, yeah, that's those stats at the moment. And the ref is moving them for the line out. So looks like he's seen the medics and he's and France win the line out. Absolutely smashing into the Italian defence. Right on the goal line. In the red zone. The Italian defence is really tight when they're close to the goal line and they're all together, moving like they do. In the middle of the field, it's a little bit different. Penalty advantage France. And we are within a couple metres of the try line. And here come France. It's Mofana with a second try for France. 57-7. Yeah, they passed it back, plenty of space out to the right, and absolute beautiful work from Mofana to get to the try line. Italian players sitting down on the ground, battered, bruised, looking confused. France, we've got Germany with the kick from the right hand touchline. 10. And is it? Nope. It doesn't convert. 57-7, France. Germany would be like, don't need that anyhow. We won. 76 gone. We've almost 77 gone in the game. We've almost got 3 minutes left in the second half, which I'm pretty sure, unless we've got a play in progress, will be called on time this time. Holy crap. There's a couple of Italian white shirts out there that have turned green on the back. Oh. Italy decide to try and kick it into goal so they can get another one, and France snatch it up and turn it round and punt it out over the 20. Damien Penaud's key player in that one. We're going to do a line out. Both teams are looking a little bit tired. Italy's probably looking more frustrated than anything else, to be honest. And breaks with the angle, and unfortunately they lost control of the ball, and French have got it and punt it back over halfway into the Italian 20. It's a 50-22, and we've got a penalty. We come back for the line out. That kick is not one you see too often. It's called a 50-22. It can be done both ways, either from the 22 line over the 50 into the other 22, or it can go from the 50-meter line into 22. And the French fans are celebrating. 1 minute to go. I don't think it's a moment too soon. And incoming on the French. The Italian defence better be ready, because France want to close this out with one more try with the advantage. And I think I was right earlier when I compared the French to a freaking terrier dog. Honestly, they just haven't stopped. So far in the quarterfinals, we've got Wales and England confirmed. We've got a few more games to decide who who else is going to be playing in the quarterfinals. So, yeah. That was a good tackle from Italy. And we've just closed over 80 minutes. Technically full time. Just waiting for the penalty shot from France and the ref will blow the whistle. Germany, can he kick it? 2, 3, and he does. 60 points to 7. France win. Commiserations to the Italian side. Commiserations to Italian fans. But France, the powerhouse, have won the game and are now part of the quarterfinals. So, yeah, we'll be looking on keen in the next few days to find out who they're facing. And I will likely cover the France game and the New Zealand game in the quarterfinals. I will likely cover whoever gets into the semi-finals and then whoever's in the finals. And there are 2 final games. One is to decide 3rd and 4th, and the other is to decide 1st and 2nd. So I will be around for those 2 games. I'll be around for whatever semi-final I decide is worth it. And as far as the quarterfinals, the France game and the New Zealand game are the 2 I'll be covering. That being said, all the scores can be found on my weekly podcast, the weekly wrap-up show, found right here on this channel exclusively. I go through all the scores from the week, whether I've done a live scoreboard on it or not. We have got 8 tries to 1. France missed 1 conversion, which was that last try converted. Italy got their conversion. 2 penalty goals from France. There was 1 missed. 60.7. Well done, France. We'll see you in the quarterfinals. For now, though, I'm out. I will see you later this afternoon with some New Zealand Rugby League Women's Premiership finals. So, yeah. We'll see you then. Bye-byes.